Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are doing well, and I have not been here for maybe 2 weeks now, and I thought this is like a really good time to talk about 2026. Every year when the calendar changes, we all have this pressure on ourselves where we want to be the best version and we want to come up with new habits, new hobbies. This year, I thought that I should not rush into anything and build small new habits from bits and pieces. And today's video is going to be all about that. I want to prepare slowly, gently, and honestly. I don't want to be the person that I'm not when I'm writing those new resolutions. So in this video, I will be talking about everything that I'll be doing to wrap 2025 up and move to 2026 with a plan that will help me as well as give you guys an idea of how you can do a restart so that things look easier, manageable, and doable at the end of the day. So if you guys are feeling tired, hopeful, and certain that the new year is going to bring good luck, happiness in your life, then this video is definitely for you guys. So let's slow down and start with the video. I have written few things down here and I wanted to talk about them with you. These are the things that I have been doing for the last 1 week now, and I will be doing and finishing them off before the new year starts because I want to be all set for the new year's. And the very first thing that I did for this year was to answer an emotional prep sheet. So basically, I wanted to look back at everything that I did this year, everything that I felt good about, everything that I felt bad about, everything that could have been better but was not, because maybe somewhere I was lagging or somewhere the situation was not right. And the prompts that I actually came up with were, so I have it here and I will be reading the prompts that I thought would help me reflect uh, on everything that I did and answer the questions that I don't want to the next year. So the first question that I have here is, what do I miss about myself that I have been ignoring? And I thought about it. I thought about everything that I did, everything that I ignored, that I should have answered. And Then I moved on to the second question, that was, if I stopped trying to be who others expect me to be, who would I have become? The answer for me here was very easy because there are not a lot many people that I have in my life who are expecting things from me. And I answered this prompt to have a clear understanding of who I am and what I want to be. Then I had the question, what moments have felt like me lately, even just a glimpse, and and I started thinking about what was that very moment that made me feel like this is me and this is what I am and I'm trying to be someone else, and I answered that question. Uh, then I had, where in my life do I feel most disconnected and why? So, in this year, I started thinking about what I did that made me feel disconnected to the world, um, and I had clear answers there. And somewhere the other three questions helped me go to the next prompt and answer the prompt very clearly. Finally, there were two more questions that I had for me, and the fifth question that I asked was, what do I truly want outside of pressure, fear, or comparison? And and again, the other four prompts that I answered helped me answer this answer. And the sixth question that I asked was, if I could start fresh tomorrow, what would I bring with me and what would I leave behind? And the final question's answer is everything here. I would say, if you guys have the answer to this very question, if you are able to answer and understand what is that one thing that you can leave behind in 2025 and move on to 2026, I guess a lot of your questions will be answered, a lot of things will be clear in your mind. And this practice, the prompt practice that I followed this year, which I did around in the month of November, sometime November. And this prompts made me realize one thing, and that was that I am the only person who can make change in my life. There is no other person who is going to help me in the journey. There are going to be people who will help you in the journey, but the decision is always going to come from your end. You are the only person who is going to take these decisions for yourself. One thing that I did is cleaning my email inbox. There were around 3 or 4,000 emails piled piled up that made no sense at the end of the day. The emails were from the page that I subscribed to, some were from Reddit, some were from Quora, some were from LinkedIn and Indeed and Naukri.com, and I thought that I don't need them anymore. And the first thing that I'm supposed to do is clean up my email box, and I did that. That was the second thing that I did. The third was to unfollow all the accounts that I feel pressured by. There will be a lot of people in your life that you don't want to, that you feel pressured by, that you don't want to see, but at the end of the day, you're just following them, and you're following them on Instagram or maybe YouTube, and it is becoming toxic for you at some point. When you feel like that, it is very important that you unfollow all the people that make you pressured, that make you feel pressured. And I did that. Next, I have creating a realistic reading plan, which I need right now because my reading schedule is not the way I expect it to be. I start reading a book when I feel like I'm in the mood to read. And for this New Year's, I thought I would give other genres a try. I want to start reading more about life, about experiences, about things that will shape me into a better person. And for the New Year's, I have something in my mind that I will definitely talk about in some other video, because this one is not the right one to talk about my reading plans right now. Next, I have tracking all the subscriptions. I have Audible subscription, Netflix subscription, I have Amazon Prime subscription, and I thought it would be really good if I track my Audible subscription to see if the money that I'm putting in to the subscriptions are giving me some output. Because with Audible, it's totally on my mood. Sometimes I want to listen to an audiobook, sometimes I don't. And last time I had around 5 or 6 credits piled up, and I was very much confused on how I should use them, and I bought random books that I did not even listen to or on Audible. So this time I am going to be tracking my subscriptions, and if I don't want to continue, maybe I'll just cancel the subscriptions. Then I have setting up a small monthly budget. Before that, I thought it would be really good if I could plan my finances. And there's this one app in Apple that is that tracks the monthly budget, and I was using that, but I did not find that very useful because for me, I guess allocating the amount of money that I spend, I overspend all the time. And allocating an amount, an XYZ amount to something, that doesn't go that way. So I thought it would be really good if I could try to fix the habit of overspending rather than tracking things down on paper or digitally. So this time I'm going to be doing this, that is, I'm going to stop overspending money. I'm going to come up with proper budgets for movie nights, or dinner at a restaurant, or maybe takeaways, how much money I should be spending every month on takeaways and stuff like that. I'm going to try to cook more at home and eat more at home. Finally, I'm going to be planning few trips for next year, which is like one of the most exciting things for me to do, because it's fun planning trips, it's fun planning the itineraries, or going through what places you can visit, and if you visit that place, what you will be doing there. I love doing that, so I thought, why not plan few trips? Because you need to set them up right. Like if you plan on going on a trip once every 4 months or once every 5 months, then it's like around 2 or 3 trips a year. And if you plan smartly, you can do more than that. So I'm going to do I'm doing that right now. So this is what I did for a recap of everything that I did in 2025. So moving on to 2026, I want to talk about the first thing that I did for 2026, that was to create a vision board that I did in the month of November, because one evening I was bored and I wanted to do some fun activity, and I did not want to journal or anything. So I thought, why not just build a vision board early this year, and see how things turn out. And I did. I created a vision board which I will be attaching here for you guys to see. I created this vision board, and I thought, and then I started seeing more videos on YouTube and Instagram. And my friend shared a reel with me on Instagram, and she was like, go through this, and this is really a good way of creating vision boards. And the video talked about how it is not important for you guys to create a vision board, but to actually create a board that will take you to your destination step by step. And by that, she meant that it is very important that you break things down for yourself. So for example, if you say you want clear glowing skin, so there are a few things that you're supposed to do before you reach that point, right? You cannot get a good glowing skin overnight. You have to go see a dermat, follow all the strict rules and everything for it to work out the way you want it to. If it is about an international trip, then definitely you have to plan your budget, your finances accordingly. You have to save money for it. You have to plan itineraries, book your flight, book tickets, and for the destination, book your hotel and everything, right? When you break things down for yourself, it is easier to achieve because you have something to tick off every time, and it makes the game exciting. So yeah, I did that too. I created a section for my YouTube page where I said I want maybe 14 lakh views in a month or something like that, and start earning with from YouTube, with YouTube ads and partnerships. And I hope that 2026 is a good year for me, and I'm actually able to earn from YouTube, start earning from YouTube at the least. That is the goal. Then I have the second thing that I have here is journal setups. I wanted to show you guys the journal that my sister bought for me from Jaipur, and it's like this vintage journal with an elephant in the back, in the front, and it has this lock system here. Basically, how you open it is you get the rubber out, and it's like a it is similar to a travel journal, but a bit different from that. It opens this way, and there are pages inside, and I was super excited. This is like one of the best journals that I have. So I'm going to be setting this up for the next year. As you guys know, I don't do bullet journals. I am going to be setting this up in a different way, and maybe once I'm done setting it up, I will show you guys. For now, I'm going to be what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with prompts for the year, going to plan my year accordingly, and break it down month by month. I don't want to do it week by week or anything, but month by month, achieve something every month, and very realistic achievements. I don't want to do anything unrealistic, so I will do that. Then I plan on checking more things off from my 30 things I want to do before I turn 30 checklist, and I have a trip planned ahead. Um, so I will maybe I will be able to check few things out of that. These are the few things that I did, I am doing, and I'll continue to do. I know preparation doesn't mean figuring everything out in your life, but it means that you tried showing up and choosing to be a better person than you were in the previous year, and that is a big achievement within itself. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, then let me know in the comment how is your new year prep going. I would love to read all your comments. And yeah, if you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.